So last weekend at Central New York RPG Con, I had a conversation and it sparked an idea for a video. So I want to talk about OSR game companies today on Greyhawk. And I say OSR game companies, but this could actually apply to game companies in general. And I was talking to another publisher whose video you saw earlier this week. And I made they were thanking me profusely for doing the video and so forth. And I made the comment that it's not a zero sum game. They are not my competition. And I really mean that in the context of the publishing of RPGs and especially smaller presses like myself and them, other places. And what I mean by a zero sum game, it's a term from symbolic logic and game theory. And it refers to a type of game where if one person wins, the other person has to lose something, right? So if I get $100 out of the pot, right? I get $100. You have to lose $100 for me to get that. That's a zero sum game because the gains and the losses equal zero. That is the definition of a zero sum game. And in the context of publishing, that means every book I sell means that some gamer didn't buy your book, right? So one of my books, you didn't get a book, so it all zeroes out. That's not true when it comes to gaming. And we all know this. We all have, most of us have these big shelves full of stuff, that we bought because we liked the idea or we wanted to pinch a couple concepts from it, or we just wanted to see it happen on Kickstarter, and we wanted to get in on it, impulse buys. But my point is that I help other game companies. I put them up in videos here on the channel. I give them advice behind the scenes. Somebody pings me on Facebook. I'm always happy to chat and give my advice on, how I've done my Kickstarters or how I do my print-on-demand publishing or how I do the layout on the books or if, hey, do you need an artist? I have a whole bunch of people I can send to them. I'm always happy to do that for anybody who comes along because I don't see OSR publishing as a zero-sum game. I don't think that if somebody buys a copy of Arduin, that means they're necessarily not going to buy a copy of Adventures Dark and Deep. I think that rather than it being a zero sum like that, I think the rising tide lifts all boats. I think, if Arduin is selling all kinds of stuff, then people are probably going to be more inclined to buy my stuff too, because you can use my stuff with Arduin with a little tinkering. Same thing with Swords and Wizardry or Labyrinth Lord or Osric or any of those things. I support all of those things. And I support the people who make the stuff. I help them out if I can, and I hope that they would do the same for me. And, if somebody has a Kickstarter and they ask me to promote it, I'm always happy to throw it up on my social media. And if I really like it, I'll do a video on it. Things like that. I am happy to do because I know, or at least I believe, that my helping other publishers in the long run will benefit me, right? It's not that, you're taking away my sales. I don't think that's the case because I think gamers, especially OSR gamers, will buy both. I think that there's nothing that says people are only going to buy one book a month or whatever, and it better be mine. You'll buy two books if the books are good. If they are good products, you will buy them. Right. And if that means you end up buying two books and one of them's mine and one of them is somebody else's, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. And even if it means somebody else's book gets bought and mine doesn't, in the long run, I think I'm doing the hobby a service by helping other publishers. And ultimately, when all publishers flourish, I'm part of that group. Right. So if all publishers are flourishing, then I, by definition, am flourishing. And some publishers might not see it that way. Some people might be a lot more competitive and cutthroat about it. Fine, that's up to them. My personal stance is it doesn't hurt me to help somebody else. And, I hope that other publishers would feel the same way. And, I just want to see us all succeed. I'm a hobbyist first. I love role-playing games. I love war games. I love board games. I'm a gamer, hobby gamer first. And I want to see the hobby grow. And my belief is that as the hobby grows, my business grows. And it's that simple. So Anyway, I just wanted to get that out there because, some people seem genuinely surprised by this kind of attitude. And I, thought by articulating it, I might be able to, you know, help spread it around. So anyway, hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. And I will talk to you all later. I've got a live stream coming up soon. More info about it will be here shortly. So hope to see you there. And as always, stay safe from Pinkertons.
Thanks for watching today's video. Please remember to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Below you'll find links to my Patreon, which helps make these videos possible. You'll also find the web store where you can buy my books, and my blog where you'll find all sorts of free downloads and other articles. Thanks, and have a great day.